Why am I so lonely? You might be asking yourself that question, such as I have been. And I believe the true answer is because you don't feel seen, you don't feel heard or understood. You feel like there isn't that special someone in your life that really gets you, that sees who you really are, that loves you just the way you are, with the good, the bad, and the ugly. We all need somebody to love us, and we all need somebody to love. Family is wonderful, and friends are great. But when God made Adam and Eve, He made Adam first. And I think Adam named all the animals, as it says, and he realized there was no one like him. He saw the animals had their significant other, but he didn't. And he could not relate to animals, could not relate his heart, his mind, his soul. I think God did it that way and on purpose, so that Adam would realize that he's different, that he's created for more, that there was something missing, someone. And when God made Adam a wife, Eve, He didn't make a mother, a father, a brother, sister, a friend. No, God made Adam a wife. And I believe that is very significant, because that is what I have discovered in my life. As wonderful it is to have family, friends, co-workers, acquaintances, all of that, there's still something missing. And I'll tell you, I've cried, I've pleaded with God, I've prayed and prayed and prayed, I've questioned and wondered, and I've argued, I've complained, I've grumbled, unfortunately. But perhaps God has allowed this for a reason, so that I would understand the depth of His love more completely and intimately, and recognize that there's something more that I need. Most of my life I was happy being alone. I've had relationships, ungodly relationships based on sexual attraction mostly. And at the end of the day, I was always left empty. I didn't have somebody that really saw me and heard me and wanted to truly know me. And I was engaged for 6 years to a Filipina girl, and she was wonderful, and we almost never argued. We got along great. But there was something missing. That communication, that understanding, that intimacy just wasn't there. And so we ended it. And that was many years ago, and I've been basically single for at least 10, 12 years, something like that. I had little relationships here and there, but there was still something missing. And now I'd rather be alone than be with the wrong one. It's better to be alone than with the wrong one. And as hard as it is to be alone, I prefer it rather than being with the wrong person, because you can be in a relationship and still be lonely. You can be in a crowd of people and still be lonely. You could be surrounded by friends and family and still be lonely. And I never really knew what loneliness was before. But the past couple of years, I prayed for it. And I think I've been shown some very deep and profound things about love and intimacy. I don't know if you know that song by Neil Young. Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Anyways, there's a verse in there. I can't remember all the lyrics, but there's a verse where he says, live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. And I finally got it. And that's how I feel. I live alone in a paradise. And it's so wonderful in so many ways, and I'm so thankful for everything. From the breath in my lungs, the food and water that I have every day, the shelter and clothing, friends and family and health, wealth. Everything that I have is wonderful. It is like paradise. I have more than enough. I'm not extremely rich money-wise, but I feel very rich in almost every other way. But I do have more than enough. But at the end of the day, I don't have anybody to share it with. And that's been weighing very heavily on me for the past couple of years. Especially because some specific things God's shown me, and I've been led to believe, I suppose, about a particular person that I believe is the one. And it was going well for a while. And then like the carpet was ripped out from under me. But I still believe in things. It's been about 2 years now. There was about a year and a half where we didn't even talk, and now suddenly she's been reaching out. And I've been praying for her every single day. I'm getting way too in depth with this, but suffice it to say, it's so hard walking by faith, and I've told God I'm just tired of walking by faith. I will continue, but I'm just being honest that I'm tired of it. I just want to know the truth. And I just want true love. Beautiful, godly, unconditional love in deep and profound intimacy. Not just physically, that's not what I'm talking about, although that's a bonus. But psychological, emotional, spiritual intimacy with another human being, with a wife. That's what I long for. somebody to see into me. Into me, see. And I got that from a book. I forgot the author's name now. But it's called Keeping Your Love On. And I need somebody to see into me. And there's somebody out there that needs me to see into them. And we all need that. Every single one of us, I don't care who you are. We were created for intimacy. First and foremost with God. But also with ourselves. And with a spouse. And then with family and friends. And even random people. We're made for relationship. And hopefully, one day I'll get it, have it, and so will you.